Road there because it's blockade at Torques, it's flooded. 27639's on the Weldon. 27462. And 18317 for Gainsborough via Torquesy. This still hasn't got the bay yet. I know.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Lincoln Central Bus Station. We are sorry to inform you that Interconnect 100 services are currently being delayed by up to half an hour. If you need to revise your journey, please do so before travelling. To get the ball rolling, here's 19520 with a terminating number 9 from Birchwood Neighbourhood Centre. He recently came off of Manchester. It might have been the depot at Ashton on the line. As we turn around to start the flummoxing bunch of the 1220 number 4 from B and the 1220 number 8 from D. We start with 27640 for Lincoln County Hospital main entrance. With only its 2 passengers. Off of C's, the 1220 for Waitrose, 19142, who's now in the reserve pool, awaiting a replacement. Also with its 2 passengers. The 8 for Broxham Gardens, 27765. And over from Bay Echo. The 1220 service for Glebe Park via St Giles, 27194. Keeping Lincoln on its feet. But it ain't exactly improving, is it? Through the hole. There's the 30 coming back in from Southery. Ooh, that's probably friend Mike Foxtrot, which we gained from Reading buses, who's then going to jump onto the 43 for Market Raisin in about an hour's time. But why he's here already, I don't know. But if he turns into... he's not going to turn into a Witham because I didn't leave for an hour. Okay, after dumping its passengers at the back end of Bay N, because the 43's arrived incredibly early, this is now going to dock up at the back, awaiting his next service towards Horncastle and Southery. Okay, coming in out of service, 19146, also now in the reserve pool. With friend 19692 behind him, coming in from Grantham to do the 1245 service to Welling or Barnes Lane. We now switch back into the main event for off of Bay H, which you could say is for Highcombe, but logically you're wrong. The 15 at 12.25 from Mulberry Avenue, and then Moor Lane, 36 706. Most fleet transfers have now taken place, meaning local older 2006 units will be replaced by 2009 units from Greater Manchester. Terminating in from Skellingthorpe to leave again in 3 minutes is 10746 on the 19s. You'll be going straight into Bay E to unload, driver change if required, and reload and get straight back out again. Okay, next out of Foxtrot, the 12:30, number 13 to Waddington Windmill Close. It's 36.116, which we gained back from Mansfield after it was brand new to us in 2010. The 19 for Skellingthorpe Gardenfield, 10746. The 6 for Birchwood Neighbourhood Centre, 37201. Here's old, Chester Depot? Unit 26261 that's shortly facing retirement from our friends at Grimsby and Cleethorpes. There's Unit 27780 with the terminating 6. Making a move, Unit 37461 that's been standing for a fair while. Let's going to jump on the next 13 at 12:50 then. Must mean the inbound's gone bang somewhere, or is required for maintenance purposes when it arrives. And that's going straight into Bay. Coming in off of Moor Lane, 27795. As moving in the far way, who will have to park up and then run round a bajillion times, will be a 5 becoming 2, 27637. Because of course the 31 doesn't leave his stand for 5 minutes. Here's the 1235. Number 9 for Birchwood Neighbourhood Centre, it's 19520 from Manchester. There's the 4 that's going to turn into the 1245-3. There's an 8 coming off in the far distance as well. Something's moving around here. Is it 16s? It's 16s for Pennells at 12:35. 27793. There's the Bayless 8 because the 7 hasn't gone yet. Although whilst you wait, you could probably book in to take your loved one to see Captain America's Brave New World in IMAX format. Now with a couple of minutes delay, the 12:35, number 7, to run round the Ermine Estate via Burton Road and Broxham Gardens. This one, used to having a special livery in beach ball days, is local friend 27638. Of C for Charlie, the 12:35 service for Welton via Waitrose and Dunham. No sign of the IC100 yet. He said he was 5 minutes away when I looked 5 minutes ago, and he's not yet appeared. $19,054, which is in the disposal bays in the depot, waiting to go, but there's no replacement yet. Because recent friend that came in, 19,505, went head first into a lorry the other day on Moy Park contracts. So we're now a complete fresh import down the pan. Additionally, in disposal news, Gainsborough's unit 27784 is sat in Lincoln Depot awaiting scrap after someone set its arse alight. Didn't impact the rest of the unit, so the seating's fine, the cab end's fine, just its arse has exploded. Make of that what you will. There's PC Coach's friends and family, the 48 leading the 49. So theoretically it's Oscar Hotel Echo leading on the 48s. Leading unit Oscar Hotel Bravo on the 49. But because we're a bay short, one of them's going to have to stop in the wrong place. Because the 43 is still sat on N, it doesn't leave for 25 minutes, and the next 48 doesn't leave until 1:30. Mind you, it's got nobody on anyway, so you might as well just take it off to depot for half an hour. Not often they come straight in empty. We ain't got anywhere for it right now either. Oh, the 100's arrived at the back there as well, but he ain't got a bay because the 53's just left it. So off of Bay I for interconnects, the 1240 number 53 to Market Raisin for Grimsby. This one's travelled the country. It's Eclipse 121261. And boat friend Lehman 900 for Louth and Mablethorpe. Right, the unit that was dumped here out of service is running away out of service, but with his blind for the next leg. Here's unit MMK, who's currently out of service, waiting to do the 43s for Raisin via Suffolk and Langworth. What they're doing is moving the 48 into the front end of the bay to shove him at the back, because the 48 leaves at 1:30 and he leaves at 5:15. Right, turning round, the 1240, number 31 for Sleaford via Potter Anworth and Dunstan. Who's really busy. 27781. When did everyone decide to take the bus instead of taking the train? When I covered that route about 2 years ago now, it was dead both ways. Mind you, that was only 2 hours prior. Weird. Right, here's out a service friend, 19541 from Aberdeen Depot. So he still has mandatory seatbelts on board. But I don't think pairing that driver in an old school unit is the right thing. That's all I'm going to say. Those that know, know. Right, is this one in service or is she taking it for a jolly? It's 19529, waiting to do 4s. That's given me a thought, because I covered 4s earlier but didn't have a thumbnail for it. That'll do. It's the same fucking unit on the same fucking run. Bugger it. Let's cheat it. Here's 27760 from Pennells. And behind him, 36708 from Birchwood's Neighbourhood Centre. Spinning into 27637 for Branston. 27795 for Mulberry Avenue. Oh, we've cocked it up again. Those two we saw at the start haven't managed to get in yet. 27640 on 3s. Nah, if you think that this is better than the bus station that used to be here, I'm sorry, your brain went in the dustbin 5 years ago. If anything, this is worse. You didn't have the whole flipping depot queuing to leave. The issue still is the first two we started with still haven't got in yet. Now they have. 19692 for Welling or Barnes Lane. 27780 for Birchwood Neighbourhood Centre. $11,735 for Gainsborough then Scunthorpe. $27,782 for Curtin then Scunthorpe. Although of course the 103 is going to beat the 100. Other than it's not really caught in traffic, the 103 is quicker, just irregular.